Hey guys, I'm Danielle with Watermark Partners Real Estate. I run asset management in the Southeast.
And I'm Mike Szymanski, the CFO of Watermark Partners.
And today we're going to talk a little bit about technology in the property management space.
So Danielle, from a property management perspective, how do you use technology in the day-to-day operations?
So typically we use technology to increase our efficiency. What we're looking for is to bring in technology partners so that we can do more with less.
And once you have those partners and get the systems in place, what type of information do you get out of the technology and how do you use it to better operate?
So the great thing about using technology in the property management space is that using platforms we can better monitor lease expirations, things like maintenance requests, capital expenditure tracking. We get reports like rent rolls, budgeting, things like that.
So kind of what you described are the basic capabilities of a property management software. What other types of technology can you leverage and have you seen used effectively in managing multifamily real estate?
So what's great is there's a lot of new technology out there. So we can do things like automate the leasing process. For example, tenants can now apply online. We can do all the tenant screening online. Everything is trackable that way. We can also use things like self-showing lockboxes, so a tenant can actually go and show a property to themselves in a really secure way. We also do, for example, our property management software can syndicate to 150 other platforms out there. And so if we put something online, you'll see it on Zillow, Trulia, 150 other places without having to post to each specific site.
For the virtual lockboxes, you mentioned you can do that in a secure way. What are some of the basic steps from a tenant expressing interest to being able to go actually see one of your units, and how do you protect the property that they're going to see?
So if a tenant's interested in the property, they can go online and sign up for a self-showing. And with that, there's different ways that you can secure that process, but one of the ways to do it, for example, is a tenant can put in a credit card. So if they have a valid credit card and an ID, then they can sign up to go do a self-showing. And what that does is at least the tenant will have to have a bank account and they'll have to have a credit card. It doesn't allow any other kind of card to be used. It has to be a credit card. So that's just one of the ways that you can do it.
So with auto leasing, credit checks online, virtual tours, remote controlled lock boxes, how close are we to having a tenant go from expressing interest to moving in without ever meeting us? Does that occur, or where
does
that?
It does. I can say that I have moved in several tenants without ever meeting them. So they'll go online, they'll express interest. We reply to them with an automatic email about how to apply, and they can view a virtual tour online. Then they can sign up for a self-showing. They go to the self-showing, and when they leave, it notifies us. At that point, we can send them an email asking if they're interested. And if they pass all the background checks, they can actually sign a lease online, and we can even put the keys in a lockbox on the front door so they can move in without us ever meeting them.
It's impressive.
Yeah.
Different from 10 years ago.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I think those are some great examples of how we use technology and how technology can be leveraged in the property management business.
Yeah. And I'm Danielle, and this is Mike with Watermark Partners Real Estate. And if you'd like to know more, you can go to watermarkpre.com.